All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm Willow Williams, and for those of you who are just joining, this is a channel dedicated to beginning traders. I'm coming up on I would say, the end of my beginner's journey, going into the intermediate level. So I thought I'd share the journey with you. A lot of people out there think about giving up. However, stick with it. Stay in learning, and you usually get better. For those of you just joining, I primarily trade SPX. QQQ and SPY with the big emphasis on SPX. I am watching QQQ more and more every day because it seems like I'm predicting the moves better there, which has been interesting. But let's go ahead and get started on our watch list. As you can see, I got SPX, which for those of you joining is the S&P's index. And the big thing that I've noticed is there's been a channel we've been holding. This lower trend line since, what was this, 9:20. So that would have been Friday. We've been holding it. And then if I even go further out, it looks like we probably started it a couple days before that, from the top of another trend line. Okay, so if we watch, one of the things we notice is that this is rejected, but it's going to move up to a higher level. We're going to watch that really carefully. I do have to correct the chart here, because we actually knocked off this gap yesterday. Went right through it, actually. So one of the things, if you noticed, yesterday we actually came down, pushed all the way down, tested the prior day close, after a big run up in the pre-market. I'll show you what that looks like on another chart. So today I'm looking for us to either kind of follow this trend line. In pre-market, we're already up here, somewhere between these two red lines. That's where they're marked out. They used ES to come up with those levels. And ES is the futures for the S&P. So to me, what I think is going to happen today is that this is the last close. We're probably going to move above last close, use it again as a bounce. It's kind of what I'm expecting, or at least this trend line. It just looks like they intersect kind of too perfectly. There is a fib that's in play from yesterday's move, so we still have not broken the 61.8, or I guess we have in pre-market, but we're going to see how far we come up. If we go back down below the 78.6, I want to watch it very carefully. Let me show you what that looks like on SPY comparatively. So if you're looking on SPY, and again, this is the 1 hour chart, you can see that this channel has also happened here. So we're watching it very carefully. Boom. Okay. So you're going to see it that we pushed down. We tried the previous day close. Didn't quite make it to the trend line, but there was enough of an activator here. We moved up. We bounced, and then we're pushing up. We got to move this pre-market line up a little bit more, but looks like we rejected, and this right here is the top trend line. We broke it yesterday in pre-market, pushed back down below it. So we're going to see how we react right here. This is going to tell us everything. If we truly break it, I'm going to look for a retest right here. Let's see if I can mark that. See if that'll mark. If we truly break it, I'm going to look for a retest of the pre-market high, and then a push up to the very minimum yesterday's high. It's probably my number one watch. If we don't hold this area and we start to see we push back below it, I'm going to be watching very carefully for a bounce here or a bounce here. This is my primary bounce area for today. And if we don't look like we're holding it, I'm going to look down here and down here. Okay. So what am I going to be looking for? I'm going to be looking for this candle to activate it, and the more dramatic it is, the more likely it is I'll probably catch the confirmation. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for that candle to see for confirmation. Up here, I can either have, let's see if we can do it. Nope. Up here at the top, we're going to be looking for this candle, right? Or this candle, followed by a push down like this. Okay, so this first, and then that. Okay, So those are the two candle formations I'm going to be watching on the 5-minute time frame. And if I see those happen, then I'm going to be expecting for a bigger reject. So it looks like the market's been cooperating with us. It gave us about $5 of range yesterday, and that's really a great day comparatively to a couple days where we only had like 20 or 30 points. So it really gives everybody a little bit of something. For those of you who are interested in learning how to trade, please follow and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I do more watch list videos. We're also going to be doing some videos on trades. Haven't taken one because I just got back off vacation, so I hadn't taken one over the past week. I kind of like to let the market settle, kind of figure out what's happening, and then make my move. So look forward to seeing you in a future video. Look forward